because I remember hearing him speak in the last edition. It was just a bit of a firepower there, out there. So, welcome to the Hindu Huddle 2026, sir. In conversation with him, please put your hands together for Mr. N. Ram, who's the director of the Hindu Group, one of the stalwarts of our times as far as the world of journalism is concerned. Excellent to have you with us. Thank you so much for hosting us, Mr. N. Ram. Now, before we proceed with the discussion, it's important that we felicitate the Honorable Chief Minister of Telangana, Mr. Revanth Reddy, and to do the honors, we will have Mr. N. Ram. If we can have a token of appreciation for the Honorable Chief Minister of Telangana. Thank you so much for taking your time out from a very busy schedule and being a part of Day 2 of the Hindu Huddle 2026. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Chief Minister, for coming here and spending time with us. On July 25th, I believe you will be 57. Oh, that's wrong. Oh, I got it wrong. November 8th. So congratulations in advance. You had an interesting political trajectory, and I believe you once mentioned to Prime Minister Narendra Modi that I went to school with you, college with Chandrababu Naidu, and now I work with Rahulji. He says that's reality. Your rise in the Congress party and in Telangana has been meteoric. You joined the party in 2017. You certainly didn't expect to become Chief Minister so soon. You are considered young and energetic and a doer. So what lies behind this? How did you bring this off?
My focus on politics only. From student days, as a student, I worked with Vidyarthi Parishad. Then I entered in business. In 2006, July, I got elected as a Jilla Parishad member as independent. 2007, in June, I've got elected as MLC in local body as independent. Then I have joined with Naidu. I worked with him 10 years. I got elected 2 times MLA.
But you are independent also?
Yes, sir. Twice. Jilla Parishad member as independent, MLC also as independent. Then I have joined with Naidu Garu in 2007. From there, 10 years I worked with him. I got elected twice MLA. Because of state bifurcation and local conditions, I have resigned as a MLA, as a Politburo member, as a party member of Telugu Desam Party. I've told Mr. Naidu, sir, the DNA problem. Naidu Party belongs to people of Telangana, thinks that is an Andhra party. So people were expecting something bigger to fight against Chandrasekhar Rao Garu. Then I have decided to resign Naidu Party. That time I got many opportunities. I don't want to disclose anything. But I have decided to join Congress Party because of Congress has given Telangana state. Because of Srimati Sonia Gandhi, after 60 years, our dream come true. So I wanted to work with Congress and Rahul Gandhi. That time I have told everything to Rahul Gandhi. My background is this, I worked with this party. And now I wanted to join with Congress to fight against BRS and KCR policies. From there, I got defeated in 2018 December Assembly elections. After 3 months, again I fought my parliament election. I've got elected from that parliament. That parliament is biggest parliament in the world. 36 lakh voters in that Malkajgiri parliament, where I've got elected. From there, I got PCC president. Then Chief Minister. So July 4th, 2026, I'm going to complete my 20 years public life. So from Jilla Parishad member to MLC, MLA, MP, party president, party working president, party president. Now I am representing Chief Minister of Telangana. This is what my journey. All these years, I fought for public. I am with common man. That is what my success story. I don't have any other legacy, or my family is not in politics. I don't have any, what do you call, brand or any support. Just agriculture family. So my father was in one village. You know in Telangana, Police Patel, that village head. Yes. So we are agriculture family. From there to have reached here with hard work, with blessings of Telangana people.
So how many hours do you work a day as Chief Minister?
Normally I used to work 16 to 18 hours. I don't have any other avocation. That is the biggest problem for me. If I wanted to spend some time also, I don't have any friends other than politician. So,
but you are a fan of Messi.
Yes, sir. I used to play football regularly. So that was the only one where I can. But I used to play late in the night, 10:30 to 11:30, or otherwise 10 to 11. Late in the evening, I have some group of players who are studying in ISB or other educational institute. They don't have much connection with politics. So nowadays, I am not getting much time to play football. But I like football. That is why I have invited Messi to Telangana. I hosted a program in Telangana to encourage youngsters in sports.
Will you follow the World Cup, which is coming up later?
I have to spend some time on that. But I have to see political wind, how it is going to take me.
After Telangana was constituted in June 2014,
yes, sir.
TRS looked unbeatable because they had campaigned very militantly for this.
Yes.
And other parties seemed to be sidelined. So the rise of the Congress party, resurgence of the Congress party, because earlier YSR, Rajshekhar Reddy, looked unbeatable till the unfortunate accident happened, yes. The tragic accident in 2009. So you have established a certain political dominance, which has come very quickly. As you said, the 2023 December Assembly victory, followed by a resounding triumph in the Lok Sabha election and subsequent Gram Panchayat and local body elections.
Yes, sir.
So you've already said there is no special secret. You come from this background, you had this trajectory, you work hard, and you made the right call.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, sir. So my point, it is very simple, sir. Whoever is getting a chance to run the state, they think that they are rulers. My point is that I am an elected public servant. I have to serve. I have to understand what is the problem of common man, particular youth, agriculture farmers, and women. These three compositions are our electoral system. So unless until you are not going to address your youth problem, that will trigger you to take agitations. So that is how even 1969, the first phase of Telangana agitation starts with employment. Even 2009 also, that was the main root cause for our agitation. So once I got opportunity to function as a chief minister, in government sector, there are 2 lakh vacancies are there in my state. Last 10 years, in KCR tenure, he has not addressed those issues. That was the burning issue. I have seen from 2021 as a PCC president, almost I've traveled the entire state, each and every assembly constituency with Padayatra. I used to meet most of the time youngsters, what is in their mind, what they are thinking. what is their aspirations. So I have seen that heart burning. Then I have addressed that issues, many legal litigations and our Telangana Public Service Commission like UPSC. They used to sell question papers. They used to sell jobs. All inquiries were going on. Then I have decided, I have cleaned the Public Service Commission. I have appointed a retired DGP who are qualified person. Earlier, he used to appoint a RMP doctor as a Public Service Commission member, who is going to take interviews with the Group 1 officer. How it is possible? How it is possible? You are appointing a state level officer while your qualification is RMP doctor. It is not a political rehabilitation center where the board members are going to appoint an engineer, a doctor, a revenue officer in state cadre or any other department. So that is the failure of that Public Service Commission. Then I visited UPSC. I met UPSC chairperson and other members. I have understood how UPSC is functioning without any controversy. I have adopted same policies to implement in my Telangana Public Service Commission. From there, within a year, maximum 15 months, I have given 67,716 jobs in my state. It's the highest appointments in the country. So that is how people have connected. Now today, 2 weeks back also I have announced some notifications, and next few days we are going to announce 5,000 police recruitment. My youngsters are busy with the preparation of these exams, competitive exams. Then farmers. Highest, the number 1 is Maharashtra, number 2 is Telangana farmer suicides. Then I have focused on farmers. Why farmers are committing suicide.
Yes, Sainath did a lot of work on this, the journalist.
Yes, sir. So they have lot of borrowings from the banks. Then I have decided to waive up to 2 lakhs, whatever loans. 25 lakh, 35,000 families have got benefit with 20,616 crores I have paid within 60 days. So India's highest loan waiver, I can say authoritatively, have done 20,616 crores for 25 lakh and 35,000 families of farmers. So 2024 and 2025 NCRB report is that 0 suicides in Telangana farmers. This is not my report. This is Government of India report. NCRB has given 24-25 in Telangana, 0 farmer suicides. So now farmers are happy. All these days they fought for minimum support price. Yes. I have told my people, you produce this paddy, not only MSP, I'll give you per quintal 500 rupees. Now I am giving bonus, not only MSP. All these years farmers are fighting for MSP. So now I am giving bonus. I am procuring everything. Government of India is not, the Government of India is least bothered about this procurement. Just they are announcing minimum support price and they are not addressing that issue. But in my Telangana, paddy, maize, whatever wheat, everything I'm procuring. So here farmers are happy and I'm giving Raitu Bharosa per acre, per annum, 12,000 rupees for their input subsidy. If they wanted to purchase fertilizer or anything, this is the support of their investment. So I have addressed that. And third thing, women empowerment. I have self-help groups, 67 lakh members in my state. These 2 years, 0 rate of interest, they got bank linkage, 60,000 crores. 60,000 crores today our women are enjoying with the bank linkage. I am paying that interest. Till now I have paid 1,500 crores bank interest. So 60,000 crores money in women hand. Have given women 1,000 RTC buses. Now they have purchased 1,000 RTC buses. They have hired to our corporation. Every month they are getting each bus 70,000 rupees. And I've given to, whenever we discuss renewable energy, Adani, Ambani are big players. Today, come and see in Telangana. I have given 1,000 megawatt solar power plants to my women. My self-help group women are running solar power plant. So my energy department has done MOU with these women. So I have given petrol bunk. Reliance was running petrol bunks. Today my women are running petrol bunks. Today my women are running their stalls in every government institution. Wherever you go in government building, those canteens are run by my self-help group women. I have taken a policy decision. All schools maintenance I have given to my women. So women are happy with my approach.
Telangana is one of the fastest growing states in India. If you look at the current state GDP, it's around 210 billion US dollars. And you have a vision called Telangana Rising to make it 1 trillion US dollars by 2034
Yes.
and $3 trillion by 2047. How much of this growth comes from Hyderabad, will come from Hyderabad? How much will the rest of Telangana grow? Because is it a urban, metropolitan-centric model of development? How do you propose to take this forward?
Sir, my vision or otherwise, my approach is rare called Rural Agricultural Region Economy. So I have made a comprehensive policy for my state. We have outer ring road, 160 kilometers of one ring to Hyderabad. Inside of the outer ring road is 2,100 square kilometers. It is called core urban region economy. It is called CURE. And we are going to lay down one more regional ring road that is coming around 360 kilometers. That area is almost 10,000 square kilometers. Remaining 1 lakh square kilometers is rural area. That is rare model. Rural Agricultural Region Economy. So we have made a comprehensive policy. Last December 7th, 8th and 9th, I have organized a global summit. I have dedicated my policy document. Now, core urban region is a service sector. Pure peri-urban region economy is a manufacturing zone. Rare is agricultural zone. So I have made policies, farmers and manufacturing and service sector. So in service sector, I have taken many decisions. In that, there are 3-4 are very important issues. One, many industries are there. Those industries are polluting like anything my city. So I have called industries, all owners meeting. I have told, boss, you shift to peri-urban region. And I wanted to make sure net zero. So I'm going to give you industrial land converted into multi-purpose zone. They'll get benefit in terms of finance. And I have given in Telangana, whoever is going to buy EV vehicle, zero tax. So every year I'm losing almost 1,500 to 2,000 crore rupees for these EV vehicles. Every state is charging like anything. They are increasing their taxes and everything. But in my state, I have taken a policy decision. Whoever is going to buy a EV vehicle in my state, it is zero tax. And metro expansion, Musi regeneration, lake restoration. So all these are nowadays flash floods, otherwise drought. We are not even 2,000 feet you are digging also, you are not getting water in Hyderabad. So that is why I have told my people to restore all these water harvest pits, water harvesting wells and everything. Peri-urban, we are making trunk infrastructure to establish manufacturing unit like industries and everything. We are attracting. And moreover, all these years, India has constructed certain areas like colonies or financial districts like 500 acres or 2,000 acres or 1,000 acres. But I'm constructing a city. It is called Bharat Future City in 30,000 acres, 20-minute drive from my international airport. This is one of the best city we are going to construct. I'm going to attract Fortune 500 companies to invest in my city. So every problem you will get solution in my Bharat Future City. So we are planning like anything. Our state is landlocked state. We don't have any port. But I have discussed with Prime Minister and neighboring state chief, Mr. Chandrababu Naidu. We are going to connect to Machilipatnam port with 12-lane express highway, including railway connectivity. So all these we have made our plans. Almost we have got all approvals. So next few years we are going to connect everything. Road, rail, airport and port. All these 4 connectivities, our growth engine. So I visited many countries. I have seen how those countries are developing because of their connectivity, because of their ecosystem, because of their knowledge hub. So I have ISB, I have Nalsa University, I have IIT, I have IIIT, I have many educational institutes where I can produce, where I can create students or working force. So I'm more focusing on my educational institutes. Recently, we used to discuss AI is going to replace everything. White collar jobs we are going to lose. We are seeing that result. Yes. So we have noticed that 2 years back only. Now we have initiated Skills University, Young India Skills University. India is one of the best university under public-private partnership. It is not owned by Telangana government. My Skills University chairperson is Anand Mahendra. Mahendra Group of Companies chairperson is my Skills University chairperson. Sri City Srinirazu is my vice chairperson. Apollo director, Reddy Labs, Arabindo, all these corporate CEOs are my board of directors in my Skills University. They have to decide curriculum, they have to decide to take students, they have to train, they have to give employment. So government is only facilitator. In way back 1956, we have created industrial training institutes. Till date, we are following that syllabus. So they are learning diesel car mechanism, like ambassador. Where should I get ambassador to repair? Nowadays, Audi, BMW, what not. So I have told boss, it is outdated syllabus. There is no point giving training anything. If someone wants to repair ambassador car, he has to go to KCR farmhouse. Why? Because his election symbol is ambassador. We'll get only one ambassador in KCR farmhouse. So I have told boss, change everything. Now Tata is my strategic partner. Tata is spending 2,100 crores in CSR funds. We are spending 2,400 crores to revive my ITIs, like advanced technology centers. I'm giving 14%. 86% Tata is going, they have spent. The trainers training also, next 10 years they are going to maintain these 100 plus ATCs by Tata. So all these, we are improving ourselves. We are trying to meet to our requirement. So we are creating jobs in blue collar. So that is why I am not visiting US many times. I am visiting Germany, I am visiting Japan, I am visiting South Korea, I am visiting all these areas where we can find jobs, we can find solution. The white collar jobs replacement is blue collar. AI cannot create any alternate in blue collar jobs. Sam Alt I have told, boss, you cannot create a political alternate. So he can create everything, but he cannot create any political alternate, political executive. I don't have any threat from AI. So he cannot create any politician or elected representative. At the same time, I have told I am going to create a blue collar. People are getting much IT engineers, or blue collar fellow is getting more than one IT engineer every month. So our youngsters have to shift their focus. Yes. And language. And all these years, what is our strength? English is our strength. Today we need to learn German language, Japanese language, other language, South Korean language. This is where we have to improve our skills in communication.
Yes. The southern states are forging ahead compared with many other states. And that divide, the gap is widening, it appears. Of course, there are states like Maharashtra, Gujarat, which are also attracting a lot of investment.
Gujarat is not attracting investment, sir. They're forced to invest in Gujarat. Only one brand ambassador is working from last 20 years. I've seen many issues.
I agree. We have examples. But the question is, when states are very competitive, they compete aggressively with each other, offering all kinds of incentives, land free,
yes,
at highly
incentives
concessional rates. What is your approach to attracting it? Because Andhra Pradesh is also being very aggressive.
Yes, sir. The leader is like that. So, my point is that we are going to compete with world, not within the state. I've told many times, boss, my competitors are not Bengaluru or Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Gujarat or Maharashtra. My competition with New York, Tokyo, Singapore. Why should I compare with my neighbor? When I'm aspiring something, my role models are China, Japan, German, South Korea. My competitors also China, Japan, South Korea and German. I'm taking inspiration from them. I'm trying to compete with them. So my slogan is China plus one is Telangana. I'm going to create everything. Whoever wants to go to China, I'm going to replace, I'm going to create everything in my state. So my competition with only China.
So why don't you visit China? I've been there about 30
I've been there 15 years back. Now I'm planning to go with my team.
To see what's happening.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I wanted to learn something. I used to tell, I don't hesitate to learn something. I used to learn, even my AE, assistant engineer also, some of the time I visit to irrigation projects and other projects. I used to discuss with my assistant engineer. Why? Because that person is going to work in the ground. The real problem he knows. If I wanted to know what is the problem or how to solve that problem, the ground person is known very well. So I'm trying to learn something from them. So it is very similar. I have visited everything except China. Next few months I'm going to stay back. I'm going to visit China for a few days. Even I have joined in Harvard University, you know, for
executive course.
Yes. Executive course. I was there in Harvard for 10 days. So I don't mind to learn. It's a process.
Yes.
So definitely I'm going to visit China. We should understand. We should adapt whatever better policies are there with human touch. We can.
Now, if I could take you to the decision-making process. This is not much discussed because there are people who are authoritarian, who decide one-man show, a one-woman show. How do you decide? Do you get inputs from your civil servants, senior people or retired civil servants? I know your media advisor, Sriram, very well. I think he is very, very suited to this job because we discussed this in advance.
Yes,
So what is the decision-making process for you? You think up the ideas or you sometimes get it from others?
Sir, it's
big ideas, I mean, the big things.
It is in a mix and matches. If you take, bureaucrats are very intelligent, sir. Whenever I call, I ask something, they don't say anything. Sir, yes, sir. What is yes, sir? What for yes? So I used to ask them. They are very intelligent. They read our mind, politician mind. Then they will give you answer suitable to your mindset. So first we have to understand that. Now I came to know that I don't ask anything. I ask, have you seen in those that paper article or otherwise what about that issue? What is your, have you noticed that problem? Then I will ask solution. Then I will brief. Whenever I take reviews on any subject, I allow everyone to speak out. I will write everything, whatever my officer, my chief secretary to.
You take notes?
Notes. Then finally summing up, I used to speak. I don't speak initially. If I speak something, based on that they will calculate and they will tell, their coordination will be there with eye contact. They'll make you happy without any result. I have noticed this, my small experience. Why? Because from 2006 to 2023 December, I have been in opposition. Direct I got...
You're an opposition man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, you like to be in the opposition, but
So
unfortunately...
that is how I have learned something from with the opposition. From 2006 to 2023, I have been in opposition. I used to fight for public. I know what is the problem. I know what is the solution. Why? Because I have been in opposition. I know. So no, anyone can bluff me. It is not that easy to them. Why? Because I used to meet people today also. Whoever is coming to my house in the morning, I used to interact with them. Small farmer or uneducated will give you a lot of information, solution with their common sense. Common sense is biggest thing in administration, not science or maths. Common sense is the biggest thing in our administration. We have to understand what is the problem, then automatically, if you understand your problem, that itself is 50% solution for your problem. Remaining 50%, how you are going to execute the solution.
So since you've seen through them,
yes, sir,
over a long period, they can also be of help.
So I can understand each bureaucrat mindset. Why? Because I have been in opposition. No, I used to read my all 150 IAS, 125 IPS, all those officers. I have been observing last 20 years. No, so that is one of the advantage for me, sir.
So anyone can meet you. Can the media also meet you? Because there are some
Yes,
chief
sir.
ministers and top leaders in power who never give press conferences.
Ask my people. Every 10 days, I used to give press meet. I used to face all questions, including KCR owned media people also. I used to allow them. So I wanted to read their mind. So what is in their mind? How they wanted to push me. So not only that, and every 10 days I used to meet media people with chit chat. I used to sit 2 to 3 hours. So I wanted to know that what the media people are thinking, and youth or youngsters or women. So with interaction only, it is easy to understand. Without interaction, you cannot. It's paper, it won't serve your purpose. So interacting people, it's a biggest asset in public life.
Thank you. That
Yes.
is very reassuring. And we'll continue to engage.
Yeah, otherwise you ask Ravikant and your Ravi, how many times they used to meet me. Hindu people are here, no? Every time I used to speak to them. And late in the night also I used to call important journalists. Boss, what is happening after 11 o'clock also I used to call. Why? Because journalist life is good. Till 12 o'clock they are in job, no? So I used to call after 11. Few minutes I'll speak to.
So do you get angry when something hostile appears in the media or something wrong is published? How do you approach it?
So I don't abuse, but I used to.
You're not like Andamalai, who quarrels all the time with the media.
My favorite thing is sarcasm. So I used to play that sarcasm on that journalist. I don't abuse or I don't argue with any journalist. So first of all, we have to understand if those people are even writing against also, from that context also, we can find out something to resolve. That is their view. But the core point is important. I least bother about their view. If they notice, if they write something, core issue, I used to catch that point. Then next day I used to discuss with my officers. What is this point? How to resolve? Or otherwise, is it true? This is also one of the source. Why? Because we cannot travel everywhere. So media is one of the source for us. They are our back office, like we have to use them as a back office information.
I had a question on welfare, but you already answered that.
Yes, sir.
In the beginning, so we'll save time on that. Your innovative schemes, reforms, the first state in India to hire transgenders as traffic police marshals.
Yes, sir.
your Hydra constables.
Yes, sir.
Hydra is India's first environment protection police force. How has it gone?
Sir, nowadays the lakes, poor people encroaching lakes and nalas, I can understand. Nowadays, rich people are encroaching water bodies because of their farmhouses, because of their luxury. They are connecting their drainage connection to the water bodies. I have noticed all those issues. Then I have decided to establish one task force. So I have given Hydra. Hydra, the word is Hitler's favorite word, Hydra. His core team called Hydra, who can assassinate anyone. So I have taken inspiration from Hitler. I have named as a Hydra. I have established an organization with a senior IPS officer. I have given 3,000 retired army people and others. Today, anyone, you ask anyone who can dare to encroach any water body in my state or in my Hyderabad. I've demolished like anything. You go and Google, you can see Iran, you can say Israel or anything, you can compare with those demolitions and these demolitions.
Your Eagle Force against drugs.
Yes, sir. One of the best force in India, sir. I have created Eagle Force. I used to meet parents. Parents are worried about their kids. In schools area also people are selling ganja chocolates and drugs. Even college, even in the 12th class, even degree college, youngsters are abusing drugs, cocaine, heroin and everything. Then I have decided I wanted to eradicate from my state. Today, I have booked many cases against VVIPs. Today my Eagle Force is India's one of the best force in India to eradicate drugs. My Hydra is one of the best. People are coming all around the country. People are seeing, watching. They are taking my brief notes on Eagle and Hydra. Eagle is behaving like eagle. Wherever drug party is happening, just.
You have integrated residential schools. Previously, SCs, STs, OBCs, minorities, children used to study separately. So has there been resistance to this?
Sir, actually it is an organized crime done by the governments. Conveniently, we used to give SC hostels, ST hostels, minority hostels, OBC hostels and other. So one side you are saying that we have to eradicate casteism, and government is spending thousands of crores to establish the SC, ST, BC and minority other different verticals. How come you are going to achieve your goal? Then I have decided, but first you demolish this. If you are going to demolish these boundaries, then it is easy to eradicate the casteism. That is why I have given Young India integrated residential schools, 500 SCs, 500 STs, 500 BC, 500 minority, 500 general, 2,500 students in one campus where I am going to create 25 acres of campus with 5 lakh square feet with one of the best facilities. 2027 June, we are going to inaugurate those schools. You come and see, sir, that is the change we need. So I am addressing those issues, sir. And also I have done SC subcategorization. You know, SCs are fighting left and right, yes. Malar, Madiga. So only was, after Supreme Court direction, only one state is Telangana have implemented those categorization. Till now, no, Narendra Modi ji and BJP used to tell all these issues. But they have 17, 18 states. They have not implemented even Gujarat. But Telangana has implemented the SC categorization. And OBC census, 1931, Britishers have done caste census in our country. Till now, no one has done. But I have done after 100 years in Telangana, exact caste I know. What caste number is there? What is the social status? Socio-economic, education, employment, political and caste survey, CPEC survey I have done. India's best model. Supreme Court also has endorsed. Today, the census, government of India is going to introduce caste. My point is that after 100 years also, OBC doesn't have their data. How come you are going to implement your welfare schemes and development? Yeah. Some of them, some of the castes I have noticed, they don't have graduate in the entire state. They don't have single doctor in their subcaste. They don't have any gazetted rank officers in those communities. So this is so backwardness is not financial thing. Who is cash rich, but they are in backward. I've studied this new phenomena I've observed. They don't have education because of they are in backward. If you have education, someone doesn't have a single inch of land or house, but they are forward. Why? Because they have studied doctor, engineer, or any other thing. Who is having 100 acres of land, who doesn't have qualification or education, they are in backward. Their social life I've seen. So these are the important things I have found out in this CPEC survey. So backwardness is not because of your wealth, because of your education. Education is foundation for your development, not welfare schemes. So now I have decided to give education. Now I have initiated all, you go and see any government school from first class to after 5 years only we are giving education. So how come people are going nursery, LKG, UKG, whoever is political executive officers of IAS, anyone, they are sending their kids to nursery at 2.5 years age, LKG, UKG and everything. Then you are going to come in first class. So government is not providing that nursery, UKG, LKG and UKG. First class, these 3 years people are going in private school. Those people are not coming to government schools. Sir, I wanted to tell one thing I wanted to share with my audience. I have 27,000 government schools and 18 lakh students are there. Whereas in private, 12,000 schools are there. They have 35 lakh students. So our teachers are well qualified. They have done MA, BEd or PhD or anything. But every class we used to see 2, 3, 4, 5 students. Why? Because nursery, LKG and UKG is important in those poorest of the poor people life. Now I have changed my education policy. Today I am giving free education from nursery to 12th class with breakfast, with lunch. Why? Because these poor people are going for work in the early morning. They cannot feed their kids to breakfast, everything. If government is going to provide breakfast, happily they used to send. Now I have decided to give transportation. What is the private school success story? They pick you, your boy from your house, they take and they drop you at your house. This is the one of the success story of private schools. Now I have decided to give free ride for my poorest of the poor students. We are going to pick those students from their house. We are going to give breakfast. We are going to give lunch. Late in the evening also, I'm discussing with some of the corporate companies to give CSR funds to appoint tutor in the evening in those schools, whoever is wanted to pick up their language or subject. So this year I have increased 1 lakh students in my government schools. So these are the areas. Earlier, we don't have transportation facilities. That is why we have started schools, single teacher schools in Tandas, Guda, remote area. Today transportation is there. That is outdated model. You have to create a cluster. So I have told my people, 27,000 schools, whatever I have in the, reduce up to 4,000 schools from nursery to 12th class. We will provide transportation. We will give you breakfast and lunch and everything. That is going to give you a result. Single teacher, if he is having 2, 3 students from first class, 2 students, second class, 3 students, fourth class, 2, put together 10 students in up to 5 classes. How come he is going to teach them? That is why I have told, rationalize. 30 students in each class. Every subject teacher has to be there. And we wanted to adopt technology, and we have appointed Khan Academy, other important academies to teach my students and my teachers. All these years we have seen IAS officer used to travel abroad to study tours. This year I have sent my 100 teachers to abroad to study education system. They have come back. I have sponsored. 4 months they have taken Finland, Philippines, and where the basic education is good. Now I wanted to send 200 teachers to Singapore to study the entire thing.
There are excellent public government schools there.
Yes, sir. That is why I wanted to send my teachers to study that government infrastructure. They can inspire. So all these years, all government used to send only IAS officer to study abroad and learn something. And once they come back, we transfer to other department.
Now, there are many more questions that could be asked, and people are eager, because last year you were very good on virtual.
Sir. I was on virtual, sir. Session. I don't know if it is very good or not.
People really appreciated it.
Thank you, sir.
It was very lively. But before I do that, you face two challenges.
Sir.
I'm not going to ask you to comment on courts frustrating some of your schemes.
Sir.
That can be settled. But the financial constraint, I also know that you are confident about winning the next assembly election.
Yes, sir.
I know that from various friends. So I'm not going to ask you about that. But the financial constraints, all opposition states, other than Odisha, I think was an exception, so surplus revenues, have faced this problem, and that will be your biggest challenge.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
In your new term.
Yes, sir. Sir, my point is that he has borrowed at the rate of 11%, 11.5%. With shortest tenure, 10 years, 12 years. So I have restarted negotiations with all those banks and the government of India. I'm doing my debt restructure. If I run my company, if I'm CEO of any company, I have to try to understand what is my problem, the biggest problem. My biggest problem is that he has borrowed highest rate of interest, 11.5%. Where I can get 7.5% or 8%. That is one. Second, with the tenure of 10 years, 12 years, instead of 10 years or 12 years, if I'm going to expand up to 20, 25 years, if I try to reduce my rate of interest, if my tenure is longer, I can get some facility. So last year I have done 26,000 crores. This year my target is 50,000 crores. Because of that 26,000 crores, I am getting 4,000 crores per annum additional funds. So this year my target is 50,000 crores. So 2 lakh crores if I do debt restructure with lesser interest, with longer tenure. So the way I cannot charge more, but I can do this debt restructure. This is one. Second thing, GST, there are 100 flaws. Government of India, states are never focused on GST. So now I have appointed Arvind Subramaniam as a consultant, who,
yes,
financial expert.
Yes.
Now he is my advisor to GST. Only 3 youngsters are doing the job. So last 7-8 years, I have never crossed to 3,500 crores per month GST. Last 4 months, I have crossed 4,000 above. Last month, I got 1,100 crores additional. The only just 6 months, I got 5,000 crores additional money from GST. These are, I have not increased any percentage of tax. But where the leakages are there, the fraud is there. So we are trying to tighten all those. So that is how we are improving our resources.
And you also have to fight with the union government to get your...
Yeah, anyway, opposition has to fight. That is the part of our life. Every day I used to brush, I used to fight. It is like brushing your own teeth. You need to fight against the government of India. There is a discrimination, I need not to tell.
Yes.
So I used to attract investments, 99%. The 1% is Government of India approval. They used to say, you go and invest in Gujarat, then you will get all permissions. That is what I am facing today. So they are not doing any homework. If I do some homework, if other chief minister, opposition chief minister is working hard, who is attracting their investment, the final government of India is saying that you go and invest there. This is the new phenomenon.
Now, we have close to 10 minutes for questions. Please do not go into a long explanation of the questions. Short questions to the Chief Minister, who is a distinctive Chief Minister, who is very articulate, who is energetic, and who's been able to make a big difference in his state. Entering this particular slot quite late and making rapid progress with many ideas for reform and restructuring. So please ask your questions brief.
Mr. Revanth Reddy, good afternoon. It's been a very interesting session, and it's good to see such a dynamic young Chief Minister.
Question.
Yeah, I know you're very good friends with our Chief Minister, and you're from the same party. Will you go easy and stop attracting investments to your state and your capital rather than from Bangalore? I know you said it's China plus one is Telangana, but Bangalore has its climate. Apart from that, would you go easy now?
Same team used to play friendly matches, no? So I have to play friendly match with my neighboring state.
Next question, please. I'm told we have only 5 minutes.
Sir, I'm very happy to hear you, and I was very delighted to see your points and your discussion and all that. My question is that you are opening these schools for 2,500 students. I wish that you can teach them all the different religious in one group, so that this whole discrimination is being removed. Thank you, sir.
Definitely, I'll try. But Indian culture teach you your religion thing. We need not to teach anything in schools. So, Indian culture is enough to teach everything.
Thanks for your presence here, and it is wonderful what you shared with us. I just want to ask you one thing. See, what worked better for Telangana? You spoke about encroachment and other things, right? And you have created a team. Why don't we implement the same model across all the states? Like, you can share your knowledge to the other states as well, like how we have our CM, and we can implement certain things, and you can definitely help in those things.
I don't think so. All states need this Hydra type of model. I can say M6, metropolitan cities like Delhi, Mumbai, Calcutta, Chennai, Bangalore and Hyderabad. These metropolitans are facing like anything this encroachment problem. So whoever is having metropolitan city, they have to adopt this model. It is going to definitely support their ecosystem, environment and water scarcity. Nowadays, because of after COVID, we are facing the cloud burst, flash flood because of these encroachments and water scarcity. These two are biggest things, and environment. So these 6 metropolitan cities, if they adopt this model, it is going to serve some purpose.
No follow-up, please.
With the citizen participation program, what we are running here, we are doing a lot of work on these aspects, and this motivates us. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
One final question.
A very warm greeting, sir. So in a recent discussion we had on women empowerment for 33% reservation. So what would be your view on that in Telangana and in your party specifically? Would you agree to that, or like what are your thoughts on that?
We are author of that woman reservation. Why? Because Srimati Indira Gandhi, being a woman as a Prime Minister of India, Ukku Mahila, she fought against Pakistan, she defeated Pakistan and she separated Bangladesh. After that, Srimati Sonia Gandhi, under Sonia Gandhi leadership only, I got all these opportunities. We have made women President of India, Lok Sabha Speaker, High Court judges, Chief Ministers. So we are there to implement women empowerment and women reservation. Rajiv Gandhi has initiated women reservation in local bodies. So even Assembly and Lok Sabha women reservation also, Sonia Gandhi ji has initiated in Rajya Sabha, we have passed that bill. Today also we are going to support that. But Narendra Modi ji, in the name of women, is playing his political tricks and tactics. That is why I have told Narendra Modi ji, boss, don't do politics with women. If Government of India wants to implement women reservation on this movement, we are there to support 33%. Women reservation, delimitation, increasing of seats. These three are three different verticals. He wanted to increase number of seats where he can win. In the name of women reservation, he is playing that card. We are opposing increasing of seats, whatever his formula. We are not opposing even delimitation. We are not opposing women reservation. We are not opposing increasing of seats. The increasing of seats, the formula the Modi has adopted, we are opposing that point. From south side, my grievance is that tomorrow if they are going to increase 50% based on our actual strength, I'll tell you, Kerala is having 20 seats, Uttar Pradesh is having 80 seats. Today the gap is 60, the number wise. Tomorrow if they wanted to increase 50%, Kerala will reach 30, Uttar Pradesh is going to reach 120. You compare with Kerala and Uttar Pradesh, if Kerala is 30, Uttar Pradesh is 120, the gap between Kerala and Uttar Pradesh is 90. This is the flaw in this Narendra Modi's proposal. That is why I have told. But Supreme Court has given many judgments. 50% for disability, 50% for merit, whatever reservation, education, employment, what not, even local bodies. I have told same thing. Don't punish performing states. We are performing states, South particular. If we are paying 1 rupee tax to Government of India, we are getting 40 to 45 paisa. Whereas Bihar is paying 1 rupee, they are getting 6.5 rupees. Uttar Pradesh is 3.5 rupees. Madhya Pradesh is getting 2.5 rupees. So this financial discrimination is there. And today they wanted to discriminate in politically. If 131 is going to increase 196, we are going to lose everything. Out of 850, 650 seats from north and side. That's a political power with only northeastern states. So the least bother. Today you see, we have BJP has got seats 8 from Telangana, Karnataka also. They have not given important portfolios. Prime Minister, Home Minister, Defense Minister, everything North India has taken. Why? President of India from North India, Prime Minister of India, North India. Because of we don't have strength to show our political strength. So we don't want to live like second-grade citizens in Delhi, paying taxes and saluting Delhi.
So
I have told, I have opposed. If as it is 543 wanted to implement women reservation 181, ask him to implement today itself. 2027 UP Assembly elections are going to come. Ask him to implement women reservation in Uttar Pradesh. If you wanted to do with the 2011 census, you can do with AI within 3 hours. If you wanted to appoint a commission, if commission can give you within 3 months report to which seat to allocate to women, which seat to general. So here, moderately he is playing his political game. So we have to understand Narendra Modi ji political game. Otherwise we will become a second-grade citizens. Today we are not getting financial support. Tomorrow you are not going to get political share also, which is not correct. It is going to create a gap between North and South, which is not safe for the country. I can say authoritatively.
So on this rousing note, let us end this session and give a big thanks to the Chief Minister of Telangana. I know how successful it was last year. I hope this year was even better.
Thank you very much. I think the reaction of the audience tells you the story. Thank you so much to the Honorable Chief Minister of Telangana, Sir Revanth Reddy, for taking your time out and being a part of this engaging discussion. Thank you once again. Thank you so much, Mr. Ram. Really appreciate the conversation with the Honorable Chief Minister. Right, for the audience that is here, a quick announcement. We are 2:10. I know it's a short one, but 2:10 is when we are back here in the room. Thank you. Thank you once again.